Guys, if you're just now watching this, I'm just starting up a live cast, so I'm just waiting for people to show up. So it might take a few minutes, so feel free to scroll ahead if you would like to, and we'll see what happens. Hey, Bernardo, what's going on, buddy? How are you? Uh, hey, I'm still waiting to hear back from the other guys as far as when to do the live cast. So I'll get back with you. It's cold for sure. Hey, Christian. Hey, Jamie. Hey, Jamie, how's your schedule looking? I'm trying to see if I can do like a big live cast with like six guys. Um, how are you guys doing? How's things going? It's gotten cold here. I can say that for sure. Oh, painting some minis. Man, I'll tell you what. If you were close by, I'd see if I could like learn how to paint some minis. Well, I would love to think that too, but I will take good. Um, you doing all right? Um, did you get my text, Christian? I'm curious to see if you had gotten it. I'm on my phone here right now. Uh, anyway, feel free to toss me some chats here. I'm just gonna be just shooting the breeze here. I'll tell you what. If you did some tutorials, Bernardo, since you got a board game channel, man, I bet a lot of people would watch that. Um, that's something I would love to learn to do because I got like the Hero Quest miniatures and the Omega Virus miniatures and stuff like that. Um, but yeah, I've seen a few videos on that. But yeah, that'd be cool to do. Uh, let's see. I'll chat with you more, Christian, about what I had sent you. Jamie, how's your schedule looking, buddy? Uh, I'll ask you guys this. Since I'm going to do these interviews with the board game people, do you guys have any suggestions as to who I should reach out to maybe do an interview with them? Anybody that you guys would know? Um, I know there's a female named, I believe it's Felicia, that I'm working on trying to get an interview with. Oh, yeah. Definitely, Jamie. Jump on that. That game's going for like $75 now. And if it's never been played, yeah, yeah, get on that thing, man. Let's see here. Oh, okay. Thanks, Bernardo. I'll take peeps. Um, yeah, it's fine. I was just thinking more of people who have like YouTube channels um, that might do board game reviews or collect them. Um, let's see. Oh, I'm just going through my chat windows here. Man, I'm just okay. Well, I can always shoot them an email and ask them, see if they'd be wanting to do it. Um, um, Frank Gentleman. Well, I'll take the Frank Gentleman. Let me see if I post that. Okay. All right. I guess YouTube doesn't let me post comments like StreamYard does, but that's okay. After 5 o'clock. Okay. Okay. Cool. All right. I'll be in touch. We'll see what's going on with that. Um, for sure. Uh, I don't know if you guys have been doing much thrifting lately. We did find the Dr. Seuss the Whirly game, which uses couple of spinning tops, which kind of caught my eye. But yeah, actually, I heard that's a pretty fun game considering it's for people five and up. Okay, you're off at 5. Okay. Uh, Work's been busy during the day. Okay, Jamie, we'll get it. I was actually thinking of doing this, and I'm trying to figure out how to do this. I did this once. I did like a BGM board game awards thing a while ago, and I was thinking of doing something similar to that, only with some of the vintage games instead. Um, and like best strategy game, best war game, you know, something like that. Um, maybe I could do a live cast with that. I'm just kind of curious how that would work. I'll think on that one too. Let's see here. Um, have you guys come across any? Let's see, what's this? Saturday free all day. That's that I'm MIA till Tuesday. Do my board game birthday. Oh, happy birthday, Bernardo! Yeah, I can definitely understand that. Um, all right. So Bernardo's good. Jamie's good. I think Christian's good. I'll check my emails and check on the other guys to see if they'll be around. Um, but anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. I did ask for Ready Set Spaghetti for Christmas, so um, I'm hoping to see if I get that because I've heard nothing but good things about that game. Thanks, buddy. It's on Monday. Well, happy birthday, Bernardo. Um, and all that stuff. I don't believe what any of those things Matt said about you. Yeah, that's what I heard. It was a really awesome game. I think everybody's loved that game. Matt, Luke, you. Um, I think that's something. If I do get it, I'm going to be with my family this Christmas. So we can definitely try it out, and see what happens. Um, I tell you, I think I was saying this on the live cast yesterday, but my feed got cut off. Uh, and I'll probably do a video on this eventually. Oh yeah, I bet birthdays are celebrated quite often on the island. Uh, there's a song Christmas Island. There's some like tropical Christmas song that I've heard called Christmas Island. For some reason, that's coming to mind now. That you're celebrating. Um, that's pretty close to Christmas, Bernardo. Um, yeah. Okay. Let me ask you all this. What's the next game you guys are looking to get? Is there one that's on your list? I'm looking at one day getting Crash Canyon. I mean, I know the game's like, not like amazing or anything like that, but it's a collectible. Yeah, yeah. I have a friend whose birthday is on March or on December 26th, and it's like the famous Happy Birthday and Merry Christmas deal. So I'm like, man, that's cheated. I don't know if that's worse than leap year, because those people, I guess, celebrate their birthday every 4 years. $20? Oh wow! How in the world did you pull that off, Bernardo? Oh man, that game goes for like I think 200 now. That's awesome. Um, all right. Uh, what do you guys think? Looking at getting next game wise, Crash Canyon's for me, and I know a lot of games that I would like to have are super duper expensive, so I wouldn't be able to get them immediately. Tower of the Wizard King, that's a good game. Um, if you get that, and I'll tell you what you can do, Christian. I've got like some spare castles and spare pennants. So if you run into a copy that doesn't have those, feel free to go ahead and get that, and I can send you the spares that I've got. I got a lot of them. And that helped me save some money. And let me see what you said, Bernardo. Come here. Okay. I got solid deals on birthday. You know, I saw on eBay that somebody had 3D printed some turbo tokens and is selling them. I don't know how much. I don't know who did it, but I did see that somebody was selling them. Um, oh yeah, yeah. I have to kind of do the same thing, but you know, if you do like a channel like we do, you can write the games off as a business expense. So, um, um, a blue pendant extra. I do have an extra blue pennant. Yeah, send me your address. I can ship it to you. I can just put it in an envelope. Um, Let me see what else I have. Mainly just those little castles and the pennants. That's what I've got extras of. Let's see here. You're welcome, man. Glad to help. All right. Let's see. Trick is talking to my wife into letting me get it. Yeah, just say it's a essential item. That's what I would do. Um, let's see if I get another good question here. Um, hey, Christian, are you still thinking about starting up a board game channel? And I guess Bernardo, what are you thinking of putting up for your next video? I gotta catch up on watching videos. Um, oh, you are? Oh, okay. Well, I'll keep an eye out. Yeah, just let me know when you decide to start one, Christian, and I'll link you up on mine. Um, and I'm trying to think if uh, I don't even know what I'm thinking. It's late. Well, anyway, I'm glad you guys are on here. We're just chatting out here. CJ's Vintage Game Vault. Okay, I'll look for it and I'll see if I can go ahead and put that on there. Um, I know thrifting wise, it just really hasn't been that much out. It's been your typical Trivial Pursuit and games like that. But that Dr. Seuss one, I'm looking forward to trying out. I didn't know that they had another spinning top game. Um, Whitehall Mystery. Hey Jay, Whitehall Mystery. Okay, let me screenshot that so I don't forget. Let's see here. There we go. Yeah, you have a saver, or no, you don't have a savers. I wish we had a savers over here. I mean, that store sells a lot of board games from what I understand. I know Jamie, if you're still on, he found like three big games. I think Chopper Strike and a couple other ones. And I was like, whoa. Um, Here's a good question. Yeah, that's kind of what I've been doing too. Just trying to find some good deals on eBay. Um, do you know? I know that channel Board Game Geek has something called. I guess it's like anytime they have like a section for thrift store finds, and I know that they kind of give quote unquote awards out to the best finds. Um, well, I'm curious what you guys' best finds were as far as like if it was say an expensive game and you ended up getting it for really cheap. Um, and I would love to see Christian start a channel too. It's fun. I know mine was um, the Avalon Hill version of what was that game called? Come on, one. Acquire. That's what it was. Um, Very good version, and I think I got it for $3. I think it's like worth 100. Uh, Fireball Island at Goodwill for 5.99. Wow, that's awesome. My aunt actually found that game years ago at a thrift store before it became like a collectible. I think she had gotten hers for like a couple of bucks. Um, I think somebody actually told me a story one time where they went to the thrift store but it was closed. They looked inside and they saw Fireball Island in there, and so they got up as soon as the next day showed up. They got there as soon as they couldn't got it. If for the pit, yeah, that's a really good deal for those two games for sure. Wow. Um, I know if for the pit, the I had to get that in two copies, and somebody sold me his copy. I think for $30, and it had never been played. And I think it was missing something, but I was able to find it. I got another copy, so I probably spent about 70 on mine. But Yeah, it's those are tough. Those games are hard to find cheap. So good job, guys. Let's see here. Clue. Which Clue game was that, Christian? Is it a special one? Yeah, Forbidden Bridge. I got mine, and I had I had the bridge pieces, the railings. It was missing some of the railings, but there's a 3D printout of it you can get, and I just had somebody do it for me. He literally did it for me for nothing. So I just bought the primer and painted it, and you really can't tell the difference. Yeah, so I'm totally okay with that. You know, my Fireball Island has like some 3D printed pawns, and they work fine. You know, they just cost so much to get. Like if you want to try to buy them, just the real versions. All right, let's see here. Oh, hey, board game man, I found Chopper Strike. Yeah, that's what it was. That was awesome. I loved hearing that story. Tank battle, King Oil, Chopper Strike, and prize property. Wow, that is fantastic. I'm gonna have to look that one up, Christian. I've not seen that one. Um, with 3D rooms. Wow, I've never seen that one before. That's pretty amazing. That's cool. Um, 3D Clue. All right, let's see here. I'm gonna think of another question to ask you guys. This is what I'm gonna do. This Stormin with Norman. I'm gonna just ask questions and see what you guys say. All right. Let's do this. Oh wow, put on a nah. Let's see. That's awesome, man. Those are some great deals. Um, well, if you guys ever come across anything for a sweet deal and you don't want it, just feel free to let me know. I could use it. All right, here's a good question for you. What? Here we go. I'll just ask you all this question. These mainstream games, the ones that are like the most popular, I'm kind of curious to see how you guys rank them. Like I'll start with the game Sorry. On a scale of 1 to 10, since that's like a big seller, what would you guys rank it as? That's good, Jay. I found a pandemic for at a thrift store once, and we still have it. I think we got it for $3. It was new. Um, yeah, we had the Carcassonne game too. Six for Sorry. What would I rank Sorry? I probably, man, that's kind of tough because it's a simple game, you know, and I guess it just depends on what kind of gamer you are. But I'd probably give it a six, somewhere in there. Well, I can understand. But actually, the Fire and Ice Sorry is actually pretty good, and I actually had an version where you can actually hold the cards in your hand and play them as opposed to just drawing, which I thought was pretty cool. All right, let's see here. All right, 6 and 5. Okay, let's shoot this one out. Battleship. I'm talking like the original Battleship, I guess. I guess I'd probably give that one maybe a 4 or a 5. I guess just simply because sliders is a lot of fun. That's like shuffleboard. Um, and yeah, and I like how you can like set the tracks up to make it really long too. Give Battleship a 6. That's good. Electronic Battleship, the Star Wars version is really cool. I like that one. Um, oh, and there's one I can understand, Bernardo. What's the one I had? Battleship Live. That's probably the best version of Battleship I've ever played. That has a tower in the middle, and it basically gives you an experience. But it's a very cool version. All right, let's try this one. I'll just throw Monopoly out there. How about that one? How do you guys rank Monopoly? The original? I'd probably rank it maybe Oh gosh, that's a toughie. I guess I'm gonna just go ahead and say a four. I'll just say four, 4 or 5, somewhere in there. And I guess it just really depends on whether I'm winning or not. Um, you give it your 10 an original. Oh, negative 10. That's funny. 5. Yeah, that's about what I would give it. Um, that's pretty funny. All right, let's try this one. Oh, let me think. About Risk. How would you guys rank Risk? Oh, yeah. My dad doesn't like my dad hates Monopoly. He won't play that game. Says it reminds him too much of real life. 7. All right. Now I just totally forgot what game I had said. Oh, Risk. Yeah, I give it probably. Uh, I'd probably give it about a 6 or so, somewhere in there. Now, Lord of the Rings Risk is really good. I really like that version a lot. Yeah, Pandemic is. I love Pandemic. We have the Iberia game, which we haven't. I think we've played that once. But the what was the one? The one with Rome is really good. I like that one a lot. Um, all right, let me see what we got here. So anyway, for anyone who's joining us, we're just ranking classic games. Uh, oh wow, I would love for them to make a 3D Pandemic. That would be interesting. Um, all right, how about okay? I'm gonna just toss this one out there. Just I'm gonna, and I think we might have talked about this, Bernardo. Trivial Pursuit. I'd probably rank that maybe a 2. Um, just simply because you just have to know your stuff, and if you don't know your stuff, then it's kind of like, what am I gonna do? Oh yeah, that's true. 3, 2, because yeah, yeah. Especially like the movie themed ones. Like one person would know all the answers, and then me, I wouldn't know any of them. And that's okay. Um, let's see. How about trying to think of classic game. Um, Monopoly, sorry, Battleship. I'm thinking. Let's see. Um, you know what? I'm gonna go in my game room. I'm gonna look around. I'm gonna find something. Uno. Ah, that's a good one. I would rank Uno. Well, I like Uno. The thing is with Uno, they basically copy Crazy Eights, um, and stuff. That's okay, but it's a good game, and we've had probably about 15 variants. Here we go. Game of Life. Yeah, I think the best version of Uno, uh, you probably have this, guys, is Uno Attack, the one where you're dealing the cards and you push this. You have a little machine. You push the button, and then these cards might or might not spit out. That's a fun version. All right, let me keep looking. What am I doing getting out here? Yeah, it's late. All right. All right, let's see here. How about let's see. Hmm. All right, I'll name one more here. Let's try let's see a classic here. Oh. Oh, hey there, JOF. How are you, sir? We're just ranking the game of life. Monopoly Space. What's that? If those games are on my, yeah, it's pretty cold here too. Um, and I'm Florida. It's good to see you. Anyway, we're just shooting the breeze. Anyway, yeah. So, uh, anyway, uh, we're just let's see here. Let me go through my chats again here. Uh, I don't have Uno Roboto. I have that's the one game I don't have is Uno Roboto. I've got Uno Madness, which is really fun if you like the game Perfection. That's a fun version. And Uno Flash is fun. That's fun too. But yeah, they made a ton of Uno games. I didn't realize they had so many. Um, they made that game Dose, and that game plays a lot like if you've ever played Scopa or like the card game Casino, where you're taking cards from the middle of the table and stuff. It plays a lot like that. But I'll tell you what, man, those rules were pretty confusing to read. And I know when I had first put up a Dose video on how to play it, I did it wrong. And I actually had to call up the company because there was like a debate going on about a rule. And I finally called the company up, and it took me about 2 or 3 emails to finally get them to understand what they were trying to tell me for this rule. So I said, okay, this is by the company. I know what this is. So, but anyway, it's a pretty good game. I think Uno's better though. But I'm curious to see when they're going to make Trace. Probably the next 20 years. Tiki Uno. Ooh. I'm gonna have to check that one out. Let's see here. I'm just looking through here. Let's see. Uno Attack is a lot of fun. That's one of my favorites. Uno Flip, yeah, that's good. That's a good version. Um, there was a Simon card game that I played that was actually pretty good, and I don't think we have it. Well, I've tried it, um, but it was a card game based on Simon, which was I thought was good. Overboard Blockade. My thoughts on those games. Let's see. Score Four and Blockade I have played. I like those games. Um, I have seen games like Score Four though, like the tic tac toe things. But that's a very good little tic tac toe game. Um, Blockade, we used to have it. We don't have it anymore. But that was another good game. But yeah, the way I like Lakeside's those strategy games that they made. I think they made four in a group or something like that. But they're all good if you like them. Strategy games, that is. Uh, Franklin Mint Monopoly is expensive. Yeah, it sure is. Um, I think somebody actually locally was selling one of those, but I don't remember how much he was selling it for. Um, Collector's edition, yeah. Let's see. Gonna do any thrifting videos soon? Well, the only thing is I would, but there just has not been much out there lately. It's just been kind of slim pickings, I guess you can say. The games have been your typical ones that you would see at a thrift store. Nothing really that has caught my eye. I haven't really bought that many games this year. Now I did find that Dr. Seuss Whirly one. Uh, it has like a little 3D house and a spinning top thing. Uh, so I'm looking forward to trying that one out. It looks pretty fun. Um, but I'm thinking about doing like maybe some kind of like a vintage board game award show um, somewhere down the line here. So I've got a few ideas, and I'm also trying to get me, Matt, Luke, Bernardo, and whoever I can to do like all together to do a big live chat on talking about like vintage games that have made all of our top lists, or like games that you know that game is in all of our top 10 lists. So I'm kind of curious to see what that will be like, and it should be fun for sure. Okay, continuing. Let's see. Triominoes. That's a good one. I played that one with my wife and my family, I believe, and they have a Quadominoes too. But yeah, Triominoes is a good game. Um, Definitely old school. Yeah, live chats are fun. Um, I'm gonna plug in my charger here, y'all. 1 second. Let's see. Triominoes is a good game, and you can find that at thrift stores sometimes. Yeah, like I know Omega Virus will most likely be on all of our lists for sure. I think I was watching Matt's top 100 video, and I know you guys were on there, and I think all of you had Omega Virus real close to the top 10, if not in the top 10. And I'm like, yep, I totally agree with that. That's a great game. All right, let's see here. Um, yeah, so hopefully I'll be able to get some thrifting videos done soon once they get some games coming in. But it's been slim. Uh, let me see here. Here's a good question for y'all. Um, what's a game that you would like to have but just costs too much right now? Or like it'd be a game that I would love to have Star Wars Queen's Gambit in my collection, for example. Um, hey, Camilla. Yeah, Monopoly Cheaters is a fun version of Monopoly. It's to me, it's probably the funniest version I've ever played. Like, because you're trying to cheat, but you're trying not to get caught cheating, and it's almost like you have to accuse someone of cheating, and then while the attention is on them, you cheat and then say, "Aha!" It's pretty funny. Um, all right, here's a good question. I don't know how many of you have some of the newer Monopoly games, like Cheaters, or some of the versions that have added uh, some rules. Jaddy, yeah, that goes on eBay, and I guess people are just passing those copies around because there's very few out there, and that's a 3M bookshelf game that they never released. But it goes for like $400, $500 or so. Yeah, that would be a good game. I'd love to have that game in my collection for sure. Um, Trying to think what else. Yeah, I say Queen's Gambit, Crash Canyon, Legends of Agor. I'd like to have. Um, that'd be one I'd like to have there for sure. So jealous of Matt. He got one for like a really good price. It was brand new. Let's see. Hmm. I'd love to have that ideal haunted house game. Um, and there's been games made like that, and I think I talked about it yesterday. But it's like a game that stands up and looks kind of like a dollhouse in a way, but it has all these rooms, and I think the objects you're trying to get out of the house, but there's all these traps that are in the house that can get you. And that game sells for a lot of money. And I think I mentioned Warhammer Quest too. I've never played that game before, but it being vintage, I like to try it out. But it's selling for like $600 now. Um, Ridiculous amounts of money. Um, Let me go through the comments here. 1 second, y'all. Oh, just checking my text messages. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Anyway, my wife's trying to get her little boy to sleep. Um. So anyway, let me go to messages here. Um. Are there any Monopoly games that you guys like, or that you've tried that you really like? I know Villains was on the Monopoly Villains game was on my list pretty high. I like that version. Hee Jenga's a good game. Hey, bud. Hey, guys. Well, hey, I'm gonna have to cut it short tonight, um, but I will be doing these later. We got like a lot of shows coming up later. So y'all, thanks so much for chatting with me, and I hope you all have a great day, night, and everything. And I'll catch you guys soon. God bless y'all. Oh, it's okay.